Hello, welcome back. Last time I finished emulsifying vats and came to pirate territory, though a thing occurred to me. I made a save here. Where is my most convenient last save? When and where is this? What state are things in? What occurred to me was, since a gel baby is tougher than a gel mother, and I have a spear, I could have stabbed here first to fight 3 gel mothers and 1 gel baby, instead of 2 and 2. How far back is this? Far back enough I don't have the necessary keys to go through here, probably farther back than that. Far back enough I don't want to bother, but that's an optimization to make for a future run. Okay. Was worth looking. I had a quick save, but I overwrote it. So, anyway, pirate territory is here. And what do I want to do about that? Well, let's start by picking goals. The way out involves 3 blue keys. There are 3 blue keys here. You have 350 defense. Not too much health though, so once I cross that threshold it's not going to be like ridiculous amount of... That's a lot of attack though. I have almost half that in defense. Anyway, I don't think I want to try to engineer a way to avoid fighting the pirate captain. Theoretically it could be possible, but I don't think I want to do it this run. I'd rather experience the boss fight more or less the normal way. Okay, so let's look at thresholds. +1 for para. 25 hits on me. So I need a lot of attack that I don't have. There... Did I gather all of the attack from emulsifying vats already? I have enough money for another machine use. Let's just see if there are any gems left. I think there are actually 0. I am correct. Okay. So, other things that would help. Health, obviously. Getting to this machine and maybe buying attack from it. How much attack can I buy from the current machine? Probably not very much. 18. Yeah, 18 is, I mean, it's a decent amount, but it's not gonna do what I want it to do. So, what's the most... Okay, hang on. So, here's where there is more attack. Now, as soon as I pick this up, my spear falls in the drink, and any tar stuff that I want to cut will have to be done the hard way again. So, that's a thing to keep in mind. Glass Eye is hitting me 7 times. 5 more attack would make that less. Okay, so let's look at this level, since there are no gems on the previous one. Where are there on this one? Here and here. So 8 attack for a Glass Eye fight. 8 defense for a Parrot fight. Both hurt a lot. In the current room... 4 and 4 for that. Why is this here? I guess to prevent pathfinding going the wrong way. Roach eggs. 1 is legal to lay. I'm going to open this door. I think that's pretty clear. Over here there's some stuff to do. Over here there's some stuff to do. Gel baby's looking very gentle now. Roach queens are around again, by the way. Horn here, of course. Platform on the wrong side. Okay, yeah, but not exactly the wrong side. What's a parrot's defense? 260, yeah, okay, so mist will help tremendously. Come to this room, fight these, then fight that, with the shield still there. Get across here for those stats. I think is roughly the flow of things I want to do early on. Okay, so I need a yellow key. Cheapest one of those. Are there any whatsoever in the previous level, or did I get actually all of them? There's a green key here, there's a skeleton key here. So yes, there is one, but I don't want to use it that way, probably. There's one here in this room with the gel baby. It is funny that I ended up wanting that before the green thing. There's a green one there, green here. Yellow, tar baby, that's the cheapest. Unless there's a 0, which I guess I should look for, just in case. Another green key for a green baby. 234, that costs more. 267, that's more than either. But yeah, okay, there's like 4 easily available yellow keys. Not a huge amount. So yeah, that is a bit concerning for there to be a shortage of those, because that's the one that's most commonly used. But I think that's almost definitely what I want to do. If I went down here and used a green key, I'd like to know what that orb does. I can learn that. That would get me straight to these stats without any extra fuss. I'd also gain these 2 yellow keys. Otherwise, I would be going, well, a different way. Not sure what I'm doing with all these. Tar Mother's not super threatening at the moment. How would I blow up this bomb? I don't think I have a way. I'm assuming this opens that. Okay, so where is tar stuff that I will want to cut with a spear? Here, probably. So bomb would explode. It's a little hard to predict. Tar Mother. Plus 47, yeah. This is 20 more than I currently have. Okay, 20 more than I currently have. Right, I'm pretty sure. This is pretty quick to get. This would technically be worth digging through, and I do have the shovels. Or maybe I could just wait on that. Actually, yeah, I can walk there directly. However... No, hold up, what does this do? Closes that. Well, that's not what I want. Oh, so I have to come here or fight the pirate, right. Pirate and Glass Eye. Interacting with the mist. With the aluminum shield, I'm not concerned about that, but only one of these will be a misted encounter. Up to 1. I'd rather fight this from the back. I think I'm spending this green key, but I don't think I'm doing it now. Am I? If I did it now... Okay, yeah, so... alright, so back to that query. Which tar stuff do I want the spear for? For you, it's not particularly necessary. No tar here. None there. That was the shape of the map I needed to see in this view. That's easier for me. Maybe not for everybody else, but it is for me. Of the things I can see, this is the final blob of tar stuff I have any interest in cutting, so I do want this sword very soon. So, previous level. Where's the tar there that I will want to spear cut? Does any remain? Even looking in red rooms. Spear doesn't help much there unless I'm going to cut right here. I don't think spear particularly helps me in this room. I guess I could do this one fight, then later do the gel mother and one baby. But since later is going to come soonish, kinda. No. Later, when I want this key, is not going to be for a while, probably. Well, I don't know. I don't have a use for a blue key at the moment. Unless I'd go look for one. Anyway, I don't think I want to do that with the spear. It's not particularly necessary. Spear not required. Am I already ready to throw away this spear? Can fight from there just as well as anywhere. No difference. Here, this room is important. This one matters. Sort of. Okay. Emulsifying Vats 1S3W is the primary room of interest. That's why this is here. There's no Targate here. The only real interest here is in clearing the tar stuff to get Greckles. I won't be zeroing a Mud Mother prior to wanting to pick up that sword. I will want to do this as tar to maximize Greckles if that's what I'm after. Being able to switch between tar and mud means there's no cutability issues here in particular. I think I don't have to be concerned about this. So the answer would seem to be I am already prepared to throw away my spear. Okay. Therefore, I want a green key so that I can go get that sword. Does it take anything more? Tandri goes up and down the staircase. One green key, one pirate fight, one tar baby fight, and one roach queen fight, and I can have that sword. Roach Queen, 20 attack to make faster, not gonna happen. 62, not gonna happen. However, I can have 4 more of each. Roach Queen will lay... oh, here. I would have to open this to get this now, or avoid opening using a green key. That's worth it. Well, hold on. Tell me about the toughness of eggs. 649! Yeah, I'm using the yellow key here. Good grief. Or going around. If I went around... what does that orb do? No, this still... okay, unless... so I'm not getting into this house unless... well, but I don't need to be specifically in this house. But then I'd have to fight the parrot for the stats. Still most strongly feel like, given the number of green keys sitting around... but the yellows. So do I turn that into a green key thing that I use, maybe? What are parrot's stats again? If your defense dropped to 0, then I would kill you in 3 hits. You have 465, minus 26, so you do, what, 700-ish to me? That's not so bad. And if I expect to be fighting these anyway... okay, so would 20 attack help me? With that, yes. With this, yes. With this, not quite. I'd get 24, I'd be 1 short. Unless I got this... oh, hello, defense. I should pick this up before I do anything. Do I key or take the damage? how much is the damage? Because yeah, that's open to me right now at this very moment. Three hits at 264, 3 hits at 252. So 5926 versus 7474. What is that again? So that's a little over... Okay, so that would be... 40... Just under 800. And then about 750. That is absolutely worth a yellow key. I say with my yellow key supply rapidly dwindling, and this requires one too. Let me just make sure the... Yeah, I already did. The roach does lay the egg where I expect, here. Okay. I mean, I want to use a key here and here. That does allow me to avoid... Okay, so I still have to fight for those keys or open this, but I can delay that until after I have the sword. I would have to fight you. Okay, this is a big split point. I'm going to try the longer route, so I need 2 yellow keys. Do I? Yes. No. Maybe? I'm gonna need more, or be forced to do some fights here. Which is somewhat concerning. How many more yellow keys will I need? Is this the last one I absolutely have to use for a while? Blue door. Oh, right! I was just saying I have a blue key with no particular use for it. I'm opening this door. I think that's clear. Which means I'm getting all of my misted shield fights done. I mean, that's another big split point. That lets me save a yellow key. Ah, but I have to use or shovels. I would prefer shovels. Again, I'm currently experiencing a yellow key shortage. I say without considering any of the ones that are on this level, of which there are many. So I should consider those things. Right, so I'm thinking about accessories. There's still a portable orb on the ground and a hand bomb on the ground. Portable orb could get me behind you. I think you can fight the adder from the tail? All serpent-likes work the same way, I'm pretty sure. That rattlesnake is ready for harvesting anytime I'm ready for it. Okay, so yeah, I only have a yellow key shortage if I'm not considering the ones on this level. So therefore, don't worry about it. Okay, but in the immediate future, I desire 2 yellow keys. Let's get 2 yellow keys. I know approximately where to do that. One is here. One is... let's see, this way. Here? No. Where's the other one? 2 are there. Okay. Oh, every level layout, so awkward. I should do that in the other order. There's a more sensible way. Big gem first. Unless I'm really close to a tar baby attack threshold, which I doubt. I know I'm not, it's like 45 or something. Okay. So now those look like 231. Cool, yeah, 62. A lot more than 45. I take this. Do I yet? Hold on, before you do that, make sure 4 attack would actually be useful. On the pirate, yes, which I am fighting... I'm fighting a pirate soon. There is for an attack here, but that's more expensive. So I think I'll fight the Glass Eye and the pirate to miss the parrot. I don't think I will do those yet. Also, do I wish to dig here? To save that fight, yes, it's worth it. Glass Eye looks like that. Plus 5. To save 202. There's also the option of going this way already, but I don't think I want that. There is also this room up here. I think I would prefer to wait. Okay, what was the conclusion of all of that? Get another yellow key, that's what it was. Health I don't think is a particular concern. There's lots and lots available all over the place. I chose to do this now. Dig here. Yes. For 3 shovels, that's worthwhile. Fight the pirate. That's not the right button. That is. I just want to see what the parrot changes to when it's misted. 334. Yeah, that's totally fine, and probably even better when I get the sword. Okay. You, not a lot of ways around that. I can save 202 with one more attack, but I think that's just not going to happen, and that's fine. This would be, or that would be the candidate, and that's behind a glass eye anyway. Yeah, that's just... This doesn't make sense, or does it? No. That's what I assert. Okay, and I just want to see... Oh! Your sword prevents the mist from... Really? Oh, no, it doesn't spread diagonally. That's what it is. Right. So you will... Neither of you will ever be misted. Alright. That is fine. This does nothing I want. There are hot tiles in there. Still don't get what this is about. I guess it's a way to prevent me from putting my sword a certain direction? Oh. Rude. What? Wait, what? Is this where I need the hand bomb? There's not some sneaky way around that. Like, there's no cracks in any of these walls. Somehow I didn't see this coming. Tar Baby's obviously unavoidable. Ah, no, I see the idea. I know what to do. I need to mist this. And this is fine because I wanted to fight that anyway. Alright, so there's a certain number of fights I wish to do here in order to propagate the mist all the way over there. Let's just see how this goes. Going to presume that going for the mothers is something desirable. I need to keep spreading. And actually, no I don't. I can stop there. Because this will spread it. Here we go. Okay. That, I think, is the efficient way to get this. Alright. Good stuff. And I can still clear up all this tar stuff if I wish to. Now, okay, so then what remains in this room, I will want to think about my shield for it. Oh, and I get a yellow key for clearing this all up. Currently that's not the most efficient, but I'll do that before trading shields. Alright, so I have a longsword now. A little more attack, I have a lot less health. That is fine. Oh, you're at plus 16? You're at plus 1, that's how it is. Okay, I think I want this horn now, which will miss the parrot. Because I am on my way to getting the stats in there. Okay. So that was my plan. Is it a good one? I don't know yet. But right now I'm reasonably satisfied with it. Alright, so I'm down to 1200, but I have a longsword. With this longsword... How do glass eyes look? 1188 plus 12 for thresholds, hitting me 6 times. Let's go look in person. Why are you hitting so hard suddenly? 7440? No, that's not suddenly. This was a question mark thing. It had the opportunity to hit me a few times, it just has high defense, that's the thing. Yeah, I'm only 2 over its defense, and yet its health is low enough that I can fight it. I mean, not with this amount of health, but it can be damaged. This won't be ripe for a while. That 13 is going to have to reduce by a lot. This will be ripe soonish. I think it's not yet. Probably. Yeah, this room, I don't do things here yet. I think my next action is probably going to be to seek health. So there's probably a lot of free health on prior levels. Maybe even as far back as Catacombs? What's the level before that? I think there's a little bit of health here still. Rubble. 3 digs for 1,000. That's better value than what I spent to avoid the gel baby. 3 digs to avoid 888 is what that was. Okay. Yellow key for 1,000. That is worse value than the shovel one. Okay. So get 3 shovels and I can have 1,000. 5 shovels for 1,200 is worse value. Yellow key, also bad. I don't know if I will ever take these. I'll probably continue avoiding them. Yellow key for 1,200, again not very good. And rattlesnake for green key when I'm interested. Okay, so not really health to sweep up here. Emulsifying vats is the place to look. Yellow key for... what is this, 1,500? That's a lot better. Mud babies are zeroed now, that's nice. Mud mothers are not super far off. Okay. I could make that trade. That one's better saved for later, though. 3 digs for 1,200. Do this before... oh. No, I pay the... unless I'm doing the rest of these in here. Don't do it, because I pay the fee on the way in and out. I might just leave that where it is. Here we go, free 600. How do I get there? It's always very complicated. Here we go, free 600. Right, so yeah, there's going to be a lot of cleanup before I pick up that non-mist protecting shield. Free 300. Free 300. And not too cheap 1,200, but again, it could improve. I'm only taking free things at the moment. Free shovels, and shovels lead to... choices. Yeah. I'll take the free shovels. Cheap 3,000. What am I getting this health for? I'm not sure what my target is. This is not enough. I didn't actually get very much on that trip. relative to the amounts that are being asked of me here. Am I fighting this pirate now? No, not until I want those 2 yellow keys, and that won't happen for a long time. I say, lying. What's my next goal? I think I'm going through here? Yellow key to save 796. No, that's actually closer to... yeah, so that's around... it's 1200 minus 6. So 1194. Yellow key to save 1194 is... right on the cusp of acceptable. Could I... I cannot cross the threshold with you. I think I'm likely to take this damage again. Well... And that has traversal implications. If there's stuff I want here, there will be a moment when I can't get it. And I may want to fight that pirate for things. Okay, there's a lot to ponder here. I think I've done as much as I'm gonna do today, but I got a sword. I at least have vaguely a next goal in mind. I will need a yellow key for it. That's unavoidable. Ooh, that's a nice health cache. For a not too expensive fight. But again, it can improve. Okay, so that's the state that I'm at. Next time I want to cross this threshold and see what's over here.